Let me know if y'all can't hear me. I done got some technology over Christmas break. Yeah, I got me a little stand thing where you put your phone on it. And I got me a brand new computer so I can stream both on Instagram and Facebook. So if you guys see me kind of looking away and looking up, it's because I'm on Facebook Live too. I haven't mastered being able to get on Facebook Live and Instagram Live at the same time. So y'all bear with me. New Year's resolution, learn how to get technology savvy, learn how to do all this good stuff. I might even get on Snapchat. I think I'm already on Snapchat. I don't know how to work it yet. I know it's sad, right? It's sad, but I'm not too big into Facebook. So with that being said, y'all bear with me. So you see my eyes going left, right, north, south, east, and west is because I'm looking at both Facebook and I'm looking at Instagram at the same time. So with that being said, I hope everybody had a very, very Merry Christmas. I hope y'all got to turn up with y'all families. And if you didn't get to do nothing but go to work or sit in the house, if you went to work, I hope you got that time and a half. And you didn't get to go to work, you just had to sit in the house because you didn't have nothing to do, no plans, no family, no friends, or no extra funds to do nothing. It don't even much matter. You was able to live and see Christmas 2017. So be happy about that and just feel blessed on that and look at it like that. Life is all about perspective. It's all about looking at stuff in some type of way. So regardless of how your Christmas was, I mean, it's all about perspective. So with that being said, Merry Christmas. If I get to see you, didn't get to tell you yesterday, I had 1,000 text messages on my phone. If I ain't text you back, please don't hold me to it. I was trying to relax just like y'all. I was trying to turn up just like y'all. But, you know, I don't respond to it. I'll catch it. I'll respond to it in a couple of days. Happy y'all want to do it. The main thing, though, is to get y'all ready. Regardless if this is a holiday, regardless of New Year's Eve around the corner, the main thing is to get everybody ready for tax season. Everybody chilling out from Christmas, and I'm on this money. I'm on tax season 2017 is right around the corner. So I'm trying to get everybody ready because, I mean, it's here. The tax reform got voted into law. Yeah, I knew it was going to pass. I don't know what everybody else was sleeping on. I don't know if it's going to pass. The lobbyists are going to vote it off. Oh, my Instagram says pause through the poor connection. Oh, Lord. See, I knew I was going to have some technical difficulties. I shouldn't try to do both at the same time, but that's all right. I'll talk to you guys Facebook. So yeah, I knew that law was going to pass. So for those of you who was on your knees praying that it didn't pass, I'm sorry, you know, it passed. But it's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's good. I mean, it's good to the fact of it is what it is, and you know what you got to do to make it. But the main purpose of coming online, like I said, is to get y'all ready. It is Tax Tuesday. I committed that every Tuesday I'm going to come online and give y'all knowledge, give y'all business to help y'all get ready for tax season. And now that I got my Christmas presents and I got a computer at home and I got a little stand, I can do it with convenience. I don't have to go to the office. I don't have to hold my phone up. I can just sit right here in my chair in my office in the comforts of my own little home and talk to you guys, which is I'm so excited about. I'm about to call my husband because I don't know why it says pause due to reconnection. Instagram, if you cannot see me or you can't hear me, please somebody dance back. Sorry, Instagram, it was delayed. Apologize that. Facebook, y'all stay on point. Nothing ever disconnects with that. But more like a couple months. What you talking about? More like a couple months. Instagram, I'm sorry if it went out temporarily. I'm trying to go back between you guys and Facebook. So I got 2 cameras up at one time. Got my Christmas presents. I got some cameras and stuff. Yeah, so y'all bear with me. I'm gonna be in my car talking. I'm in my car making videos. It's gonna be good. But anyways, time to get back to the nitty-gritty. The main thing is getting y'all ready for tax season. Because y'all know, if y'all were thinking about tax season last week, I know for sure after y'all spent out y'all money on these Christmas presents, y'all thinking about tax season this week. So, I mean, look, tax season is here. It ain't about to come. Tax season 2017 is here. You get ready to file your 2017 tax returns. Everybody about to get their refund checks back. And right way tax is here for you. We about to get y'all right. We about to get y'all ready. And that's the point of Tax Tip Tuesday, to kind of help you guys get ready for tax season. We post tax tips every Tuesday. And of course, I'm gonna be coming online on Facebook and Instagram Live to talk about Tax questions. If you emailed me last week about your tax questions, I'm going to answer them today. If you haven't emailed me and you got a specific tax questions, email me about it, and I'm going to get y'all right. I'm going to get y'all ready. I'm going to make sure your money roll back. If anything, I'm going to make sure your money roll back. So if anybody know me and anybody's ever filed taxes with me, then you know I'm personally going to make sure your money roll back. So we're good on that end. For those of you guys who just tuning in, yes, we had a wonderful Christmas. Me and my family, me and my loved ones. If anybody cares to know, I do care about y'all. So I do care to know. But I hope everyone had a wonderful Merry Christmas. Got some time to chill out, relax, and enjoy. I actually got some really nice Christmas gifts. Like, yes, got some really nice Christmas gifts. You know, when you're grown, you ain't used to getting up for Christmas. Nobody gets up for Christmas. So it's good to have Christmas gifts this year. So with that being said, Goodwill receipts. I want to get everybody right on this because I say every year the same folks or the same different people that come in the office, and you know, don't nobody tell you nothing. That's why honestly people keep doing it, because don't nobody tell you nothing. If you knew that it was irrelevant for you to do that, then you probably wouldn't do it. So I'm gonna start the new year off right, and one of my New Year's resolutions is to be honest and to tell the truth. And I'm gonna tell you taxpayers the truth, because you know, like I said, that's my new year. Do it right, tell the truth. Stop bringing them Goodwill receipts and whoever you donate Salvation Army to your tax preparer. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's two types of tax deductions: itemized deductions and standard deductions. And if you don't itemize them receipts and bags and stuff that you bring, oh, I have my receipt from Goodwill, they don't mean nothing. Like every year I have somebody come into the office, and I love my clients. I love y'all, so don't think I'm picking on you. But somebody, she picking on me, she talking about me. No, I love you. I love you enough to tell you. And you know I done told you when you was sitting in front of me, so don't act like, don't get funny and act like, oh, I got on Facebook and told you, or Instagram and told you. I told you when you came and sit in front of me. We're not gonna write this off. This ain't even a deduction for you. And let me tell you why. Because there's two types of deductions. You have a standard deduction and you have an itemized deduction. And a lot of people are like, well, what you mean? I'm gonna deduct my Goodwill receipt. I'm gonna deduct my Salvation Army receipt. I'm gonna deduct all the tithes I paid to the church. I mean, people be coming with all kinds of receipts. I mean, sometimes they be coming with Ziploc bags of receipts. And I'm like, you add them up. I'm gonna add them up. You add them up. No, you add them up. No, if I add them up, I'm gonna charge you to add them up. But if you add them up, then you know it'll be clean cut and correct. But anyways, the point of the matter is, you come into your tax preparer's office and you have all these receipts, and a lot of times the tax preparer don't even use them to put on your taxes. And I'm saying, I'm not for all my tax preparers who out there. I'm not trying to throw no shade. I'm not trying to give out all the secrets to the tax game. I know certain things we keep to ourselves, but I'm trying to save us some headache. I mean, don't come in the tax office with all them receipts. Because if they don't add up to a certain amount, they can't even be used. Tax preparers be like, oh, girl, yes, bring your Goodwill receipt. Bring your Salvation Army receipt. They just tell you that. They just tell you that. They just tell you that to make you feel good. They just tell you that when you call you on the phone. They just tell you that to kind of make you feel good. It's not true. Don't bring them unless they add up to a certain amount. And that certain amount is determined by the IRS. The IRS already give you a standard deduction based off your filing status. So for example, let me give you an example. If you single means you don't have no kids. I love when people come in the office and be like, my filing status is single, but they got 3 kids. I understand you ain't got no man. I understand you're not married. I understand you are by yourself. You taking care of all these kids. Heck, I salute you. But you're not single according to the IRS. You are head of household. And so because you're a head of household, that's your filing status. And if you're a head of household, single, your filing status is $6,350. Meaning this: if all your bag of Goodwill receipts and Salvation Army receipts and church donation receipts don't add up to more than $6,350, please do not bring them to the tax office, because we're not going to write them off. Like, we're going to be like, oh, Great. You've been keeping all your receipts. Thank you. Great. Great. As soon as you walk out of there and put them bad boys in the trash because they ain't even put them on your tax return. And you know why they so bold and confident to do that? Is because they know you're not going to be able to tell the difference. So don't do that. Add up all your receipts now, single people. And if they don't add up to at least $6,350 or more, maybe put some receipts in the trash can. Don't come up and bring that stuff. People are gonna be looking at you like, if they're a good tax preparer with good customer service like us, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna explain to you why they don't add up. Now, if you are head of household is for people who are single, meaning you don't have no man, you're not married, you don't have a wife, you're single, you're you. But you have children. That is a head of household taxpayer. Your standard deduction is $9,350, meaning if all your Goodwill receipts, Salvation Army receipts, church donation, if you tithe into the Lord every Sunday, I commend you. People be asking me every day, hi, Akila, how you do what you do? How you get your blessings? How you do this? How you do that? I pay my tithes. Yes, I pay my tithes faithfully. I don't care what your preference. It works for me. Some people be like, I'm not paying my tithes. I'm not giving another church. I'm not paying for the pastor to ride in a Bentley. Look, I don't really care what the pastor ride in. He can ride in a Rolls Royce. The scripture told me to pay my tithes. 10%. I'm paying my tithes. But that's a whole other conversation for a whole other day. I'm promoting my tax business right now. I'm not promoting other things else. But if you want to talk to me about that on the side, no, please email me, comment. We can do lunch and have some tea about it. But if you're head of household, your standard deduction is $9,350, meaning this. Add up all the receipts. Call a church. Tell them, look, Pastor, I need a total of how much I paid for the year. And he'll give you that total on a piece of paper. He'll also add up your mortgage if you own a home, if you have your Goodwill. Y'all love dropping clothes off at Goodwill. And that's cool. Just make sure they're good clothes. Some of y'all be dropping stuff off at Goodwill that it's like, you gonna wear that yourself. Why would you get somebody else to wear them clothes? I'm fine. Like, let me stop. I'm not talking about that right now. But anyways, for those of you who do that, unless if you're head of household, unless your Goodwill receipts add up to more than $9,350, then please do not bring them to your taxpayer. Do not, because you don't have enough receipts to total up to be able to itemize them out. All right. Now, for us married folks, yes, us married folks, our standard deduction limit is $12,700. And what that means is, what it means that, who is that, like the Vargas? Oh, we could talk about it, Mr. Vargas. Oh, after I got Facebook Live, DM me, and we could talk about what the Bible says about 10%. I love it. But not right now. We're talking about taxes and standard deduction, but definitely I got you. If you're married, your standard deduction is $12,700. And what that means is, if all them Goodwill receipts, all them church donations and tithes, all your mortgage, interest, and property taxes, if you add all that together, and it does not add up to more than $12,700, don't you bring this stuff to the tax office. Don't bring it to the tax office. They're not gonna write it off. They're not going to itemize it. So I'm just trying to save you some time, some effort, some money, and all of the above, because a lot of tax preparers, they nice. I'm nice too. Somebody asked me a question on Facebook. I'm gonna have to get it in a minute. Sorry, I just now saw it. But you can do it, but I'm not one of them tax preparers just gonna sit up in your face and be like, oh, you brought me your receipts. Yay! Let me write them off. I'm gonna be like, girl, these receipts do not add up to more than $10. So you can keep these to yourself. Other tax preparers, they gonna take them, lie. They gonna bold face lie to you. They gonna look you in your face. They gonna look you eye to eye. Let me see my eyes. Can you see my eyes? I know I got beautiful eyes. They gonna be like, I'm gonna write these expenses off. And they lying. They're lying to you. because they know. How you gonna know? Just be honest with you. How you gonna know if your tax preparer did or did not write off your goodwill receipts? Like, who? Anybody know? Anybody know? Like, tell me. Like, do comment and tell me how you know that your tax preparer wrote off the goodwill receipt. Some of y'all will know. They're gonna be like, you're gonna be like, well, I can see it. I look at line number, whatever, and it shows me my itemized deductions are blah, 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 blah. And that's my goodwill receipt that's included in that. Most people know that line, we're not aware. We're not aware of it. So they just lie and tell you that they're gonna write that stuff off, and they don't write that stuff off. So save yourself some time, but they charge you for it. He the catch-22 though. They charge you for it like they did right now. They be like, well, my tax preparation fee is $900. $900. Really? So why is it so high? Well, I wrote off your goodwill receipts. I wrote off your tithes and your donations to the church. They lying, bro. They didn't even write this stuff out, but they charge it to you like they did. But to keep that from even happening, don't even bring it up there. If you're single and your receipts don't add up to $6,350, don't bring it up there. If you are head of household and your receipts don't add up to $9,350, don't bring it up there. If it's you married and all your stuff don't add up to more than $12,700, don't bring it up there. Now, if you want some magic worked, we'll do a little Harry Potter for you. A magic wand for you. You can come talk to me now. I'm just playing. I'm all about doing stuff the right way. I'm all about getting you back your money, but also at the same time, get it back to where you get them letters in the mail 2-3 years from later, it's gonna be good on you. You ain't gotta worry about no letter. IRS come send you a letter, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm good. Keila, we good on it. We good on it. You ain't gotta worry about no letters. But save yourself some money, save some trees, and stop bringing them goodwill receipts up there if they don't add up to more than standard deduction, because all you're doing is killing them trees and paying for stuff that the tax preparer not even writing off. They're not even writing that stuff off. You know why they're not writing it off? Because they can't write it off. IRS already told them that if it ain't this certain amount, it can't be written off. So stop playing yourself and with the paper and with your money. For all the tax preparers that's mad at me, I love you. I love you. I do. I love you. But I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. You know it. I know it. And if you bold enough to tell me that that's a lie, then be bold enough to tell me that's a lie. Get on Facebook, tell me that's not. But that's not true. And y'all know it's not true. And if something I ever do tell y'all that's not true, then please, I'm all about knowledge. I'm all about expanding my knowledge. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But go on www.irs.gov and ask them, look up standard deduction versus itemized deductions. And I guarantee you what I'm telling you is 100. And if it ain't 100, then I mean, hey, tell me. I got thick skin. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I tell you. But anyways, somebody had a comment, and I wanted to get that comment. Somebody said, "What if you lie on it? What's the best way to make them effective?" I'm gonna tell it to you like this: taxes is like anything you do in life. You know, if you're gonna do it, then do it right. You know, if not, be ready for any consequence that come along with it. If you're gonna do your taxes wrong, you're gonna lie about receipts and itemized deductions that you really don't even necessarily have. Like, let me give you an example. You know darn well you ain't donate to the church. You know darn well you ain't pay no tithes all year long. Ain't paid no. You only came on Christmas and Easter Sunday. Then don't lie on your taxes that you did that. You know, if you did, and some of the taxpayers, they'll put that on your taxes. Me, I'm not. I mean, we'll do stuff with your taxes, but I ain't lying about the Lord. You ain't paid them tithes. I ain't lying about that. I'm held accountable, but to a higher power. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna lie about it, then be responsible for whatever excuse, whatever consequences that go along with it. Meaning this: if your tax preparer come to your taxes and they do the thing, I mean, they do it. They type in the numbers. They clicking and clacking, putting you all kinds of deductions and receipts and whatever they do. Something that they do. Don't get mad if you get an audit letter 2 years later asking you to prove, hey, this is the IRS, and we are, in my case, IRS will never call you. So if you get any calls from the IRS, emails or phone calls. It's not the IRS. That's the fraud. IRS ain't gonna never pick up the phone and call you. IRS ain't gonna never send you no email. So any people that's getting phone calls or emails, it ain't the IRS. I need to check that, report the number, do something. That's fraud. That's the people across the country, across the water, across over the seas, that's trying to get your information. But if for any reason you do get hemmed up 2 years later, telling you that you need to provide evidence that you have $10,000 of church donations, you have a home that you've been paying $15,000 of mortgage interest on, you have property taxes that you paid $8,000 on, and you get that letter and the IRS is asking you for receipts to prove that stuff, then don't get mad at your tax preparer. I mean, you was cool with them fixing it up for you, right? You want them, as a matter of fact, you might have wanted them to fix it up for you. So don't get mad when you get the letter. You take that letter and you charge it to the game, because that's how it goes when you're doing that. So to answer your question, if you lie on your taxes, if you put fake things on your taxes, if you put fake jobs on your taxes, you put fake kids on your taxes, if you do anything on your taxes, it's not for me to tell you if you should or you shouldn't. I mean, I don't know what your personal situation is. I don't know what you're going through. But whatever it is, whatever you do to get back the money that you want, be mindful of this. Don't no shit at the tax preparer when it come down for that audit. I didn't know that she did that. I didn't know. Yes, you did. You got the $8,000 back and you worked out your loan. So what you getting ghost for? What you getting? Oh, you got amnesia. You blind, deaf, and everything. You don't know nothing, but you knew about the deposit that came in your account. You spent that money real good, right? So don't get mad at your tax preparer when your tax preparer do what they do. You know, so I hope that answered the questions about what do you do when you lie on your tax return. You be ready for the consequences and you keep it moving, and you charge it to the game. You might owe the IRS $2,000 or $3,000. You pay them money, they don't take they don't take your refund checks for the next 5 years, because you know they will have interest in the penalties, and you keep it moving. But you don't go snitch out your tax preparer. You don't go file for it. Now, the only reason you should though is if the tax preparer wasn't 100 with you. Now, if you go on the tax office and they put all kinds, they put on the tax return that your kids are blind. They put on the tax return that your kids are blind, they deaf, you're a senior citizen. They put 4, 5, 6 kids on there that ain't yours. All right, I mean, and you ain't know about it. I mean, yeah, you got every right to get mad. You got every right to start, acting ignorant. You really do. But for those of you who know darn well you didn't work or you didn't have no dependents, and your tax preparer got you XYZ back, but you got audited, don't get mad at them. You ask for it. That's the rules of the game. If you're going to play the game, play it right. If you're not going to play it, then don't play it at all. Play, period. But that's a whole other topic. We're going to talk about street taxes. We're going to try to talk about street taxes next Tuesday. We ain't talking about that next Tuesday. We're talking about itemized deductions and you folks with these goodwill receipts. That's what we're talking about this Tuesday. So to recap for the new listeners, if you're single and all your goodwill receipts and everything else you think you're gonna write off, I'll be honest with you, I'm just gonna be even blunt. Honestly, if you don't have a home to write off, then you probably don't have enough itemized deductions or other receipts to write off those expenses with. If you had a household, same thing. Not if you don't have more than 9 medical expenses, that's another thing. People be like, well, I got medical bills. Baby, they send me every co-payment receipt. They send you every type of receipt, and that's cool. Send me your co-payment receipts. I mean, I'm glad you get that medical care and that treatment, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Same thing, that if all that stuff don't add up to more than $9,000, if you hit a household, $9,350, it ain't getting wrote off. If you're married, it don't add up to more than $12,700, it's not getting wrote off. And if you're single, and I'm gonna recap for those that are single, just because you don't have a man or a woman, don't mean you're single. If you have a child or dependent, you're not single. You're head of household. You're head of household. All right, somebody's dependent on you. So I just want to say that and learn how to read your tax returns. If you want to learn how to read your tax returns, you can send them to me. You can email them to me, and we'll do a one-on-one consultation to sit down and show you how to read your tax returns. I'm real big on education. I want to make money. You want to get money. I'm not gonna lie about that. People be like, oh, what's the purpose of this? I want to make money. I'm a tax preparer. This is my business. This is my livelihood. But at the same time, you want to get money back too. It's a relationship. So we both going both ways with it, but we both got to be very transparent with one another. I want to get you the biggest refund you can get back. I mean, if you supposed to get 13 stacks back, I want to make sure you get every bit of that 13 back. I've seen tax preparers who got it. I'm supposed to post my little screenshots. You want to get 11 grand back? I'll make sure you get every bit of the money you're supposed to get back. But at the same time, I'm gonna be straight up with you. There's consequences that come along with it if it's not done appropriately. You got a lot of people being sloppy with it. You know, they being really sloppy with it. But like I said, I don't want to get off into a tangent. I could talk about tax all day long and really talk about all kinds of stuff. Next Tax Tip Tuesday, I'm gonna start talking about the scammers and what they do and identity theft and all this other stuff, so y'all could be aware of it. Because it's a lot of tax fraud going on here. Don't y'all leave y'all stuff at these apartment complexes and these jobs. When you quit a job, you tell them, the HR department, I want to take my file with me. I'm resigned. I don't work here no more. Give me my employment file. When you move out in the apartment complex, you tell them, give me my paperwork with me. Because you know what? Old girl and old boy, baby, please, they can refund checks all day long, y'all. Let me stop. Let me stop. New year, new me. New year, new me. Anyways, going back to the nitty gritty. Do not bring the goodwill receipts if your itemized deductions don't add up to a certain amount. Last but not least, because it is a Tuesday night, you gotta feed them kids. If they out of school, don't lie, so they gotta do no homework. But you know you want to relax. I'm still chilling out from the holiday season myself. My last but not least, someone that thinks that we're offering that right way tax, you know, I'm gonna always say, I love what I do. I love what I do. I want to see my taxpayers thrive. Refund money should be not just no money to pay no bills with. You got to pay bills with your money and catch up. Do what you got to do. But it also should be some come up money. We always talk about generational wealth and good and wealth in our communities. Tax season is the perfect opportunity to do it. You will be amazed with what a lot of other people do with their refund money, and we'll talk about that too on another Tax Tip Tuesday. But one of the main things is we are offering credit restoration to all our clients this tax season. So if you ever wanted your credit done, but you ain't just made that move, you're like, I want to fix, but I don't know. You know, you go back and forth about something you want to buy, something you want to pay for. I'm waiting till my birthday. Some of y'all got credit restoration as a New Year's resolution. I'm gonna get my credit fixed for the new year. Then good. You don't have to wait. You can start like right now, starting tomorrow. Our offices are going to be open tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us and start working on getting your credit done. It's 281-258-4435. If you want to get your credit fixed, if that's your New Year's resolution, you ain't even got to wait till January 1st. But we can do this right now on December 27th and make it happen. Call us and we'll start working on getting your credit repaired and your credit fixed. We're offering that as a complimentary service to all our tax clients. I'm a lover of life. I'm a lover of people. I'm a lover of wealth and financial stability. I want to see people shine. You know, I'm really big on that. A lot of people be like, well, you're so pro this and you're so pro that. No, I'm pro money. I'm all about seeing people shine and getting to that level of financial stability that you know, you lay at night and you're sleeping and you're dreaming and you're thinking about all the things that in your heart and your mind that you want God to do for you. And you can see it in your head, like you can physically see it, feel it, and taste it. I want everybody to have that. So that's why we're offering. And I'm like, well, how do you do that? Like in my business, how do I be able to do that to be able to help people? And credit restoration is huge on that. And it's included in your tax preparation service. So it's not like, oh, it's something additional. No, it's included with your tax preparation service. So make sure when you come and file your taxes with the lovely Right Way Tax, we are including that with our tax preparation service. We're also including financial literacy. All my taxpayers, when they walk out the door, they're gonna know straight up what the deal is. If you know you got this amount of money back, you know the consequences that go along with it. If you didn't get this amount of money back, you know why you did it. But at the end of the day, we're gonna make sure you're straight, and we're gonna make sure that no matter what happened, if the letters come 2 years later or whatever happened, we're gonna be here for you. Our office gonna close down. Some of y'all right now can't even call your taxpayer. Haven't even been able to call a taxpayer since June because their office closed down. They're sending y'all straight to voicemail. No, we talk all year long. So call us at 281-258-4435. We're gonna get your credit right. We're gonna get your taxes right. We don't We don't really get you where you need to be. But what I will tell everybody this right now is pretty please don't DM right way text or me personally with major questions. I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all, Facebook is horrible with that messenger service. I mean, it's horrible. You DM a questions and I won't get it till like 3 days later. So please, pretty please, if you have a question, call the office. The number is 281-4435-44. I said 44. 4435 281-258-4435. Let me put on my nice customer service voice. So please make sure you call the office or make sure you email me at info at taxrightway.com. Make sure you email. I want to make sure that I answered everybody's comments or their question. Make sure 281-258-4435. Make sure you email me and not DM me, because the DM on Instagram or Facebook will delay the response time. For those of you who have my personal cell phone number, I used to give my personal cell phone number when I first got in the game with taxes. For those of you, the new people, 2017, 2018, you will not be on my personal cell phone number. But for those of you who do have it, understand if you text message or DM me, it might take me a few days to respond back to you. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. I know you might see red on your iPhone, but it's not that I'm ignoring you. I literally got like a whole bunch of text messages. I don't even respond back to my mom or my dad. It's nothing personal. But the preferred method of contact is phone or email. I will see you guys next week for Tax Tip Tuesday. If you have any questions, email us at info@taxrightway.com. We will be in the office on tomorrow from 9 to 5. And if you haven't been able to reach me, it's because I've been chilling like y'all for the last 3 days. I'm asking me where I've been at. Where you been at? If you ain't been chilling, that's on you. I've been at home. I'm still at the house right now, so don't worry about where I've been at for the last 3 days. And we want to wish you guys yeah, that's correct, Whitney. That's the correct thing. So if you guys really have any more questions, let me know. And remember this, I'm going to repeat it for the people that just came in. Don't bring them goodwill receipts unless they add up to a certain amount. For single people, that amount is $6,350. All your receipts can add up to that. If they don't, keep them to yourself. You're getting the standard deduction. For head of household people, that are people who are non-married with kids, your receipts need to add up to more than $9,350. For married people, your receipts need to add up. And when we're talking about receipts, we're talking about goodwill receipts. We're talking about mortgage interest. We're talking about real estate taxes, property taxes, church donations. All that stuff needs to add up to more than $12,700 if you're married. And it goes per filing status. So I want to stress that. And I don't want tax offices overcharging you for stuff that they're not even using anyway. Because even though you'll bring that bag of receipts and they know they're not going to use it, they're not going to use the receipts, but they still going to charge you an extra $50, whatever they charge you, $100. You don't see it on the invoice. They'll take $100 out of the refund check, itemized deductions, knowing darn well they itemized not one deduction. If you want me to look over your tax return to see if you had it last year, please email it to me. I'll be happy to look over for you as well. With that being said, y'all guys have a happy Tuesday night. I will get back at y'all next Tuesday, next week. Email me all your tax questions to info@taxrightway.com. Come get your credit repaired right now. We are accepting credit restoration clients. Call the office. We'll email you application. We'll do everything you need to do, and we're going to start working on your credit right now in 2017. Baby, you ain't got to wait till 2018. We're going to do it right now. You're going to go into the new year. You're going to go into, before the new year starts, you're going to have started your credit repair goals. So if your goal is to have good credit in 2018, you 2 steps ahead of the game. We're going to start right now in 2017. We're starting working on your credit. New clients, returning clients, all you got to do is call the office. I need that credit. And I got you. Just call it. And we're going to hook it up. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday. I might come on live throughout the week if there's something like about this tax reform. Or we're going to go in on that next week. We're going to be talking about that tax reform and this new law like never before. Maybe not next week, but the week after. But we're going to definitely talk about it to help you guys understand what to expect with this new law that Congress just passed. But we will definitely be on next Tuesday. Email me any questions if you guys have any questions. And I hope to see y'all. Send me y'all last check stubs. Tax season is here. Y'all have a good one. Good night.